Hi, this is Theo from PocketBlocks.com. Today I'm going to review this stylus that this company Stilo has sent to me. This is called 6R. Let's take a look at the box to see if there's anything interesting. Stilopen.com. This is made in Taiwan and it includes one stylus inside. So that's all. Let's open this up. And this is their stylus. This is a rubber tip stylus, so when it comes to drawing or note-taking performance, it's not going to be different from other rubber tip stylus. This, by the way, is a Wacom bamboo stylus. You can see here the size of the rubber tips, they are almost the same. What's interesting about this stylus is it has a triangular body and it feels quite good when I hold it in the hand like this. It's actually quite ergonomical. The surface is matte, it has a nice texture to it, and I think that's about it. This is a metal body. I actually quite like the finishing on it. And it's not too heavy nor too light. Right here there is a cap which I think is not removable. And this is the front. You can see here it's cut very smoothly and tapers to this round rubber tip. The advantage of a rubber tip stylus is you can use it on any sort of tablet. You can use it on Android devices, Windows tablets, or the iOS, iPhone or iPad. No difference at all. So this is an Android phone that I have. Let me try and use this. This app, by the way, is called Bamboo Paper app. It's a drawing application that I've installed. So from what I can see, there's absolutely no lag at all. Actually, there's no difference from using this stylus to draw and my finger to draw when it comes to the latency, the lag. There is no lag at all. However, when it comes to accuracy, there is the problem because the big rubber tip actually blocks off a good portion of the screen, especially at the point where you want to see the lines. So you won't be able to see the lines beneath the rubber tip. That is the disadvantage of this tip. Now I'm going to demonstrate how it works on the Windows tablet. This is an Acer Alpha Switch 12 tablet. It runs Windows 10. And let me open up Mischief. So Mischief is a drawing app on the Windows platform. Let me increase the brush size first and let you see the performance. So when it comes to drawing, well, if you're drawing thick strokes like this, obviously you can get very accurate lines. You can connect the dots, the lines very accurately. However, when the lines become thinner, when the lines are smaller and thinner compared to the rubber tip, it becomes a bit difficult to connect the dots. What I want to demonstrate here is there is no lag at all, no latency, no lag. And for this drawing, for drawing purposes, at least with this particular software, it's actually quite nice. I kind of like it. Let's try another software. Let's try Bamboo. There is Wacom Bamboo Paper on the Windows platform as well. I like to use this app sometimes for drawing, sometimes for note-taking purposes. So let's try to draw it again. By the way, I'm drawing cubes because I want to demonstrate diagonal lines. So for digital styluses or active styluses, sometimes when you draw diagonal lines, slowly they will have the jitter effect. Not so with rubber stylus. Let's try and write something. There is no palm rejection, of course. You can see here there is a straight stroke already. So when you want to take notes, you have to actually make a conscious effort to lift your hand off the surface of the screen. and take notes like that. I think note taking is fine, except it can be a bit slow because the rubber against glass, it provides that friction, that additional friction, which I do not want when I want to take notes, because when I want to write words, I want it to write fast. So rubber stylus like this is not the best sort of stylus for taking notes. I think the best use for this type of stylus is actually to basically just navigate around. Let's say you are using your phone, you might use the stylus, or if you are surfing on the tablet, you might want to use a stylus. This can be a bit convenient, or if you don't want to bring your extra stuff like this, you can actually just use your finger. But I think the best use for rubber tip stylus really is for navigation purposes. Very simple, casual note taking or drawing. So let's minimize this. Rubber tip styluses have been around for a very long time. You probably know how they work, and the performance is no different from any other rubber tip stylus that are out there in the market. Now I want to talk a bit about the pricing. Currently this is priced at US $20 on Amazon. When I did a search on other alternatives, the competing models, they are all cheaper. So US $20 for rubber tip stylus, it is quite pricey, especially when I can find Amazon's own brand of stylus for less than $8 US. So this is quite pricey, and the only thing going for this is the triangular shape design, which is really nice. And one thing that I forgot to mention is actually this metal body is magnetic. You can, if you want to, stick it to the side of the tablet if your tablet has some sort of magnet on it. So here I'm actually sticking it to the side of this Acer tablet. So those are the two features for this Stilo stylus that I think is worth mentioning: the triangular body and the magnetic body. Now the closest competing stylus would be the ergonomic Mark, which also features a triangular body, but this is not magnetic. However, there is a difference between the two tips. The ergonomic Mark uses some sort of a mesh tip. Now when you press it down, the shape also deforms like a rubber tip, but it's said to be more durable compared to the normal rubber tip. By the way, if you do wear out this tip and it gets torn, you have to replace the whole stylus. So it can be a bit pricey to replace one whole pen just because the tip gets torn. I can't confirm the durability of the ergonomic Mark's tip because I haven't used it extensively, but it does look a bit more durable. So is the Stilo 6R worth your money? I am not too sure, because it really depends on whether or not you value the features, the design, and the magnetic body. Now that's the end of my review today. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section below. I will also post a link to the text review of this stylus in case there are any updates. You can see them there, and also there are purchase links in my text reviews in case you want to buy one of these. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.